afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV. Babagbagede Imåm television. I'm Jubril Munirat. First are the major highlights for the national news. Wike blasts Southern governors after losing primary elections to Atiku. Okorocha sues Malami EFCC, demands 1 billion naira damages over Abuja home invasion. Whoever kills intentionally is going to hell, Nasfat leader Imåm Onike says. Businessman, wife, 3 children found dead inside Lagos apartment. 26 police officers to face investigation on harassment and extortion. Finally, 2 Ekiti men to die by hanging for robbing 53-year-old lecturer. Now the news in details. Rivers State Governor Imåm has blasted governors from the southern region for betraying and causing him to lose the presidential ticket of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. Wike, during an event organized to welcome him after the PDP primary in Rivers State, described governors from the south as betrayers and stated that they will suffer for their actions in the nearest future. Daily Gist reports that the Rivers governor attacked his southern colleagues a few hours after Atiku paid him a visit at his Abuja residence on Monday. He said, "We have done our home part. We never betrayed anybody because it is not in our blood to betray. It is a shame to those people, some of our governors of the south, that they are the people they used to sabotage us." Former Imåm Governor Rochas Okorocha has sued the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission over an alleged breach of his fundamental human rights. Operatives of the EFCC had arrested Okorocha last Tuesday after over 6 hours of laying siege to his Maitama Abuja home. Dozens of protesters had stormed his Abuja home to protest against the siege to arrest him. The arrest followed an alleged refusal by the former governor to make himself available for trial. EFCC said it needed to forcibly arrest Okorocha after he jumped an administrative bill granted to him by the commission. It also said he evaded service of court papers in his trial at an Abuja court on charges of conspiracy, stealing, and laundering of 2.9 billion naira of Imo State funds. The Chief Missioner, Nasrullah Fatil Society, Nasfat, Imam Abdulaziz Onike, has expressed concern about Nigerians' insecurity. Onike also declared that the punishment for deliberate murder is hell, citing the Holy Quran. The cleric charged the federal government to stop the senseless killings of citizens across Nigeria. In a statement on Monday by Nasfat Publicity Secretary Abdulhakeem Yusuf, Onike described the happenings in many states as unpatriotic and unjust. The religious leader observed that the attacks and reprisal attacks seem to be becoming the norm in the society. Her businessman, Lawrence Olorungbon, his wife, and 3 children have been found dead in their apartment in Apapa area of Lagos State. The cause of their death is still yet to be ascertained, as detectives at the State Criminal Investigation Department, Yaba, have begun investigations to unravel the circumstances surrounding the tragic incident. Vanguard gathered that the secretary to the deceased, Njoku Treasure, could not reach her boss on his mobile line last Wednesday. Attempt to further reach him the next day failed, consequence upon which she visited his residence in Apapa, only to meet the entrance door under lock and key. She said an offensive odor pervaded the air and that there were flies buzzing around. She immediately alerted policemen at the Apapa division, who visited the scene and forced the entrance door open to behold the bodies in their decomposing states. The police command in Kwara State says it has initiated an investigation against 26 officers and men over alleged harassment, intimidation, and extortion. This is contained in a statement issued on Monday in Ilorin by the command spokesperson, SP Okasomi Ajayi. Ajayi said the affected officers were attached to anti-cultist and anti-cybercrime units. According to him, all the officers and men have been redeployed out of the unit pending the outcome of the investigation to determine their levels of culpability. Ajayi dissociated the command from all references made regarding proceeds of crimes to senior officers by the men in the field. He advised residents not to be scared of reporting the activities of policemen in their localities, with fact and proven evidence to the command. Finally, an Ekiti State High Court sitting in Ado-Ekiti has sentenced 36-year-old Fakorede Olawale and 39-year-old Tunji Olaitan to death for armed robbery. The two men were tried on 3 counts bordering on attempted murder, attempted rape, and armed robbery. The charge reads: the defendants on November 24, 2015, at the Adeun area beside Petin Sawmill, Iworoko Road at Ado-Ekiti, within the jurisdiction of the court, did attempt to murder, attempt to rape, and rob one Titilope Ayeni on the same day. The offences are contrary to sections 320 and 559 of the Criminal Code law. In a statement to the police, the victim, a 53-year-old lecturer, said, "I was about to sleep around 8 p.m. when my generator suddenly stopped working. I went to check what happened to it. In the process, the defendants emerged from my compound. Before I said a word, they started cutting me with machetes. I shouted as I defended my head and face. They dragged me inside my room and attempted to rape me, but they got distracted when my phone rang. Thereafter, they tried to unsuccessfully dump me inside my well. Following my shout, my neighbors called the police, who came on time in the patrol van. One of the robbers, Fakorede Olawale, escaped with my 15,000 cash, my gold valued at $350, my phone, ATM cards, and other valuables I cannot remember. He was later arrested." That was the news, but before we go, here's a quick recap of our major highlights once again. Wike blasts Southern governors after losing primary elections to Atiku. Okorocha sues Malami, EFCC, demands 1 billion naira damages over Abuja home invasion. Whoever kills intentionally is going to hell, Nasfat leader Imåm Onike says. Businessman, wife, 3 children found dead inside Lagos apartment. 26 police officers to face investigation on harassment and extortion. Finally, 2 Ekiti men to die by hanging for robbing 53-year-old lecturer. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media pages. On Facebook, Gbagede Imåm with Alawiye Adebayo. On Instagram, Gbagede Imåm _22. On YouTube, Baba Gbagede Imåm TV. Kindly click on the red subscribe button, like, comment, and share. For advert placement, please call the number showing on your screen. Good afternoon once again. I'm Jibril Munirat.